Do you like the music, Will? Here we go. Welcome everyone to Talk Crypto. Excited to be joining Will tonight. Will's actually joining me tonight, should I say. I can't get my words out. Really excited show tonight. We're going to be talking about the headliners, some funny news, gossip. We're trying to keep the news not boring, and not really that informative, in fact. Just fun, trying to find those funny headlines and weird headlines and something a bit more interesting. And not just that, after the headliners, we will be diving into the crappiest crypto projects out there. So if any of these are yours, tell us why we're wrong. We want to hear why. We want to grill not just the small projects as we go along. This will be a regular feature. We want to be, we want to be grilling every single project. The principle is we should be thinking of everything is just a scam. And if we have that philosophy, then we might be doing all right. So this is an opportunity to take the piss out of some projects, have some fun. If you're the project owners, don't take it too tough. But tell us why we're wrong. Get in touch. Drop in the comments, and we're happily be enlightened. So let's dive into it. Will, quick intro. Will, actually, let's say hi to Will, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, Will.
I know. I've been looking forward to doing this all week. My name is Will Lammerton. I actually work with Ben on the day job. We run a software development agency for startups. We have a big focus on Web3 and the crypto space. We really love everything to do with this and the future technology and the potential of it all. So that's really me. It's not a long list, but that's what we work together.
Absolutely, and this is completely my fault, isn't it, Will? Because I'm dragging you into this.
I know you've been talking about doing something like this for a long time, so it's
yeah.
I love the idea. I bought my beer. I bought everything. There you go. See, so you can.
I was just going to say cheers.
Cheers. So you can have a good time.
This is what's really awkward. Yeah, I've got like only two hands, so I can't like crack a beer and hold the mic. So just bear with me 1 sec.
I think we see this every stream, don't we? Putting the mic down, you can crack the beer.
Well, Will, you tell everyone what happened earlier today, because I was actually trying to solve this problem.
Yeah, I know. It was a bit of a pain, wasn't it? With them. So basically, Ben was in the off. Well, to be fair, this started like last week, or was it earlier in the week, Wednesday or something? We were talking about mic setups and not having to have a Rode mic to your face whilst we're streaming.
It's like a big ice cream, isn't it?
Yeah. So you ordered allegedly a nice shiny new microphone that can attach to your top, and you text me last night saying it's arrived, all excited, and then about 10 minutes later, you saw either it's broken or it's fucking shit. And then we look at it today, and it's terrible, isn't it? To be fair.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't sure if it was just me being stupid, but as it turns out, although I'm stupid, it was a terrible mic.
It's like a terrible microphone.
Definitely.
We're still on the road, the handheld Rode mic.
Absolutely. Right, Will, what we're going to dive into this new segment called Headliners. We're just going to share these headlines and we're going to talk about it. So first one, Thai sex workers, Chinese bribes, and Signal messages. SBF live trial updates. Will, tell us about the sex workers, the Thai prostitutes. This is all fantastic. Very much current affairs, isn't it?
You certainly started with the best one. This is my favorite. To be fair, anything. I know it's not really funny what's happened, and obviously so many people have lost so much money, and it's all sort of fucking exploded. But in some way, every time I see an article like this, you sort of laugh as well, because you just have this image of these teenagers or these people in their like mid-early 20s running around the Bahamas, all having sex with each other in little polyamorous relationships, and then it just one lovely little thing gets bolted on. Of course he did that too. Of course he did that too.
Definitely. But there must. I don't know if the story. I haven't read the article. I've just literally looked at the headlines. And there must have been some sort of Chinese sort of connection or something. And I think from what it's obviously there's talking about Chinese bribes. Should we have a little read about the article and see what we can sort of...
What I want to know is, did it work? Did they accept the bribes?
Wow. Let's have a look. probably. Let's have a look. Let's play this little clip. Here we go.
Crazy ass. Right. Calm down, Michael. So what's happening here? So it turned out that Alameda/FTX had $2 billion stuck on Chinese exchanges, Huobi and OKX. 1 billion on Huobi, 1 billion on OKX. Why was it stuck? Well, the Chinese really said, hey, this money looks a little bit sus. All right, it comes from money laundering. Alameda, what you trying to pull there? Now, the Chinese exchanges just froze those funds, and well, FTX just tried to find ways to get it out. And this is where the crazy part comes. So this is probably what happened in the FTX room. They're like, hey, how do you get the money out? You know what? What about the Thai prostitutes from last night?
Are you surprised anymore? I mean, no matter what. As I said, it's like, of course.
It's like rocket science. These guys, they're serious geniuses, weren't they?
I love it. I mean, the business practices, they genuinely probably did actually sit in the boardroom of FTX, and actually, how do they diplomatically unwind this hard deal with China, to let them trade again, and instead of like coming up with any other sort of business solution, you can just imagine.
Like they took the money.
Shall we buy
the money dodgy? How can we prove it's not dodgy? Well, we can't prove that. So let's bribe them.
You can just tell that was the number one voted thing. Like, let's buy them prostitutes.
Yeah, it's like, this is a problem. They think this money's dodge. Yeah, it is. Anyone got any ideas? Yeah.
Just know they all fucking each other the night before, and they had the Thai prostitutes in, as the guy said, and they thought it was a great idea.
The question is, what evidence did they have?
Did they say signal messages and things like that?
So they didn't have any hidden cameras or anything like that.
Oh my God. All these Chinese officials like digging it. They've released the money back to FTX, so they're all just having a great time. They said I think it said signal messages.
Okay. Well, let's listen. Let's dive into the next headliner. What have we got? Let's have a look. This is one I always find very amusing. Craig Wright is not Satoshi Nakamoto. Drama inspires Bitcoin banger.
I mean, are you really interested in the crypto space if you haven't gone on your own little Satoshi investigation before? I mean, maybe that's just me. I mean, I guess I look at it every couple of years to see if anyone's been like ousted Satoshi. But so what is the song? I haven't read it. So this is a song, right? That's been written by somebody, basically.
Yes, this is really funny. Let me find it for you. So basically, this is a guy called Craig Wright, and I find it absolutely hilarious. And he's blatantly just trying to tell everyone he's Satoshi, and yet no one really believes him. But apart from a few very sort of like crazies, it's really, really funny. I'm just trying to find the video. The little.
It's in the article. I was having a quick scroll.
Here we go. Can you see what I'm showing you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, check this out. By the way.
Oh no, what's happening? Oh, we're Friday the 13th.
Can you see this? Oh, here we go.
Satoshi, Craig Wright. Not Satoshi, Craig Wright is a liar. Craig Wright is not Satoshi. If he were Satoshi, he could prove it easily by signing a simple message, but he won't, cause he can't. Craig Wright is not Satoshi. Craig Wright is not Satoshi. Come on. Craig Wright is not Satoshi. 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 Craig Wright is a liar. Craig Wright is not Satoshi. Just because he has the handle.
I love it.
He's just some Australian guy who's probably gonna sue me, but Greg Wright is not Satoshi.
So,
I think that's going to go on Spotify. Not going to lie. My favorite thing is you can now buy that as an NFT. Unbelievable.
oh, you can buy the song as an NFT.
And you don't see it. Go back on the article.
Oh, I
later.
wasn't paying that much attention. I was just listening to the song.
Yeah, it's got a link you can buy as an NFT now, so you can own.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I want to buy it. When I heard that song, I came across it on Twitter yesterday, can't remember. And oh man, it just made me laugh. And I thought,
did Craig Wright start banging his drum about being Satoshi? Because he's the only one in it. Out of everybody that's sort of like been speculated that they're Satoshi, he's the only one that's come out. Well, did he come out first and say that I'm Satoshi, or did someone find him and suggest it? And then he was like, "Yeah, I am." Like, which way around did it come?
I don't know. I would guess, and please put in the comments if I'm incorrect and let me know. I'd guess it was him who came and made the suggestion. He seems to have a bit of an ego. But what's really funny, there was another guy on Twitter. I should try and find it. He did a really good parody video of all the moments that he sort of fucks up, because he then talks about Satoshi in third party, not himself. So he's like saying, "Oh yeah, I was chatting to and Satoshi." It's like, well, hang on a second. I thought you said you're Satoshi, and I think he's sort of claiming that he was involved. The way I read it is, I think he sort of claims that he was involved in the white paper or something like that. Again, tell me if put in the comments. Let me know exactly, because all the fine details, I'll be honest with you, I am just not interested in. So I'm not going to memorize all the little intricacies.
This is one of the areas of crypto that I do really. I think it's almost legendary. It started this way. It's almost like this historical myth. That's going to be remembered throughout how crypto got started with Bitcoin, and no one knows who started it. It's like this figure or this group, and still no one knows to this day. And I find that still kind of crazy about Bitcoin.
Yeah, I do. I completely do. It is phenomenal. But there's a few theories of who it is.
Yeah, they've got quite a few, and almost everybody's denied it.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it might have been one person, it might have been, a group of people. No one knows. But I just find this whole Craig Wright thing really funny. It's like, I just find it just.
I love he's been banging his drum about it for years, and people are still taking the piss.
I think again, I saw something recently on the Twitter sphere, or on X, obviously, that I think he was involved with N-Chain or something like some dude was involved with N-Chain, and again, I don't pay too much attention, because it's just I just don't. Well, I haven't got the headspace for it. But along the lines of, he realized that Craig Wright was fraudulently doing something to try and fool the courts to prove his Satoshi. And when he realized that, he said, "Look, I'm out. I'm not interested," and blah blah blah.
I guess my main question is why. Like, why make it up, right? I mean, what notoriety? He comes from a computer science background. He's a businessman. Is it purely a marketing stunt?
Yeah, I mean, it could be, ego, sociopath, wants to make money, wants to leverage it. I don't know, a million and one reasons. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why people do a lot of crazy shit. But the thing is, it's funny because on the face of it, you look at this guy. He wears a suit. He's middle aged. And a lot of the young guys and girls coming into crypto look at an older guy who's maybe been around the block a bit. You go, well, he looks like a respectable-ish guy, and he seems to be able to talk the talk and have the chit chat. But I think the reality is, you just have to scratch the surface and you start questioning. Go, yeah, something doesn't smell right. But that's the reality of things, I guess.
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of, because it's interesting, because a lot of communication Satoshi put out during sort of the inception of Bitcoin. There's a lot of there's a lot of hallmark sort of features within his writings and with his emails, that you can use to try and identify someone. Like, for example, he is more. I think if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since I looked at it, he's more than likely to be English. He also like does double spaces after full stops, which is kind of quite a special thing. It's it's not the normal that people do. So there's quite a lot of identifiers that you can like tie back to it. And I think when push came to shove, like trying to use those kind of key identifiers and hallmarks that Satoshi left behind, actually when you tie it back to, you can't tie it back to Craig. He's a completely different, completely different way of writing. And I think it's been largely regarded as false. I don't know anybody who believes in.
Well, no, that's a funny thing, is there some people who do, and it's hilarious. Wasn't it? I think was it? I don't know. It was a fork of a fork that this SB. I don't know even what the hell it's called. I'm literally have no interest in it.
Bitcoin SV. Bitcoin SV.
That was it. That's it.
The original Bitcoin, as claims Craig Wright.
Well, by all accounts, it wasn't a fork of Bitcoin. It was a fork of Bitcoin.
Funny,
so
he's claiming it's the other way around. Is Bitcoin SV was the OG, the original, and that what we know today was the fork of the fork.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, again, it's a narrative, isn't it? And unless you're involved with Bitcoin at those very early stages, or or you can be presented with some sort of clear evidence, then you're gonna listen to what you listen to on YouTube and sort of make your own mind up. But who knows? But I like the song, so let's just listen to it.
Well, I hope the song comes
No, come on. Craig Wright. Craig Wright is not Satoshi. Craig Wright is not Satoshi.
Oh well.
Craig Wright is a liar. Craig Wright is not Satoshi.
I want to see how much it costs. How much the NFT cost?
Where? Bid on this song as an NFT. Oh yeah, here we go.
How much is it going for?
Can you see my screen?
I can. It might have frozen though. Oh, there we go.
Here we go. Winning bid. There we go.
0.12 ETH. How much is that worth now?
200 quid?
About 152 quid at the moment.
Yeah, something like that.
Unbelievable.
So that was so that's quite funny. Right, next headline. We got to move forward. Obviously, this is the headliners, so we got to be. What else we got? Let's get rid of that. Okay, this is a bit more serious, a bit more sensible. Actually, should we do that? Okay, no, let's do this. We don't want to be too sensible. There we go. Where we go? I've lost my sting. Here we go.
It's gonna come out.
Here we go. Where are we going? Let's go there. Here we go. Right. Will, what day is it today?
You told me this, and I hadn't actually clocked for me.
Friday the 13th, and Bitcoin is unlucky for crypto traders. That is the headline, Will. What do you make of it?
Do you know what's actually funny is the second the subheading there is it's really funny and it's actually true is that traditionally on Friday the 13th US stocks do go down because I guess everybody's thinking they're going to be fucking unlucky or whatever. But apparently, if you read the article, which I did because you sent it to me early, is that it's been a good day for Bitcoin traders, uncharacteristically. So actually, perhaps you're not unlucky if you've been trading on Friday the 13th. I don't know. Have you had any bad luck today?
No, not at all.
No, what a load of horse shit.
Don't speak too soon, though. We've got a few more hours left. Brilliant. All right, that's just a little bit of a fun article. What else have we got? Okay, this is a bit more serious. Let's have a look at this. Can you see this?
I can.
Right. Microsoft, Adobe, and Intel take small step against deep fakes with opt-in tool for combined media.
Love
What
it.
do you make of that?
It's interesting. This one really does tickle my fancy. I love it. I love a bit of the AI, and I love you seeing the AI.
Tickle you or something?
Yeah, it does tickle my tummy. It's on a Friday night. There's nothing more I love to see instead of having my girlfriend. Tickling my tummy with AI stories. They're great. There's an interesting one. There's new AI in crypto news coming out every day, and it's a very fast moving space. And again, I think this is all just the next logical step to sort of where we're going with things. What do you think?
Yeah, you know what? The funny thing, I'm just thinking, why did I bring this up as a headline? Because it's nothing to do with crypto.
It's not very crypto. I was surprised. It's not very crypto oriented.
I just realised.
I'm not surprised because I love AI, but
yeah, you know what? At the end of the day, AI is going to be big in crypto. In this next cycle, without doubt. I think AI will be a big theme, and I think also potentially another big theme is going to be social sort of trading, if that makes sense. So,
okay,
social fi, I think they're calling it. So that's I think like what's this? The Friends one? This is something called Friends. I don't know. I can't even remember. Drop in the comments. Let me know anyone who can understand what I might be getting at. That'd be helpful. But yeah, I think what's interesting is ultimately, all these big tech companies are clearly very much focused on future technologies. This is obviously about AI, but 100% they're going to be having teams on the Web3 space as well. So for me, it's just adoption.
I think it all ends up crossing paths anyway. I think this kind of technology here, which is all about, spotting deep fakes and spotting fake images, kind of amongst the crowd, which is getting increasingly hard. I think it ends up crossing paths with the Web3 space, particularly the NFT space. As a way of, validating ownership and validating, who has what, and having tools like this that probably do rely on AI, can help keep people that invest in things like NFTs and digital art. It can only help validate, who has the real. Because that's what I've always said about NFTs is, it's for me personally, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who disagree, but NFTs are, and until you can tie it to some sort of intrinsic reality, it's for me it's very hard to see what that value is. Because again, with things like
I feel the same. I understand the potential, but I'm sort of I
can understand the potential in certain areas where NFTs can be useful. For example, like exclusive passes and ticketing and that kind of thing, when like non-fungibility is important. But at the moment, when you can just save that piece of digital art to your desktop, it doesn't mean anything. For me, that sort of diminishes the value because there's not really an intrinsic tie. But when you can start to validate, what is the real authentic one, that starts to tie some more intrinsic value to it. So if I buy a piece of digital art, and then you can use AI tools to really make sure that image is the real version of that, because you can make as many copies as you like, but they're just copies.
Definitely,
so if you can validate which was the original file, which was the original piece, I think all these technologies will help. All these future technologies like converge in some way. Same with like AR and VR. I think AR, VR, AI, Web3. I think they will all come together at some point.
No, definitely. Right, moving on to the next story.
That was a bit more serious.
Headline.
I thought we were taking the piss out of things.
No, we're trying to. Right, where are we going? Here we go. Okay, this is interesting, I think. Yeah, it's mysterious project stores Afghan war logs on Bitcoin blockchain as ordinals in support of Julian Assange.
So I didn't really reading this one, so I was hoping you could tell me more about it.
Yeah, well, basically, I mean, it's a bit of a long-winded headline, to be honest with you. But in short, obviously, you had Julian Assange. Basically, it was WikiLeaks, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was it. Yeah, so he yeah, so he leaked all the stuff on WikiLeaks, and basically that's what they're referring to. So effectively, all of the data on WikiLeaks has been put on the blockchain.
Okay.
Effectively, that's what it's saying. So mysterious project known as Project Spartacus has emerged, presumably with the intent to support WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange. So what happened? The project seeks to commemorate the classified information that the US government has accused Assange of illegally providing to journalists in the renowned Afghan war diary by inscribing it onto the Bitcoin blockchain. So I didn't realize that data set, whatever it was called the Afghan war diary, but effectively it's that massive data leak that caused Assange to did he stay in was it the Swede? No, was it the Guatemala embassy in London or something like that, or Nicaragua or some South American? Do you remember, Will?
Yeah, I do. I'm just looking it up because it slipped my mind.
Yeah. So anyway, the long short of it is, it's a bit of a. I mean, it's not. I think the interesting element is, I mean, just the fact that this was obviously a big issue, and now it's on a blockchain. Effectively,
Do you know what? I find that is a like almost case in point use of Web3 and blockchain and all that technology. I think that's a fantastic use for it. Really big on
and
that.
Actually, if you think about it, it's on Bitcoin as a. I mean, I haven't bothered looking into the ordinals and understanding all that side of things. But the fact is, on Bitcoin, which is decentralized, I mean, there's something very powerful about that. So yeah, it wasn't on some sort of random X coin or whatever.
Yeah, I just think in general, I think I'm really big on free speech and privacy and freeing yourself from. I think there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that people wouldn't let you know. So maybe not his way of doing it, but Julian Assange, the idea behind WikiLeaks, I think is a fundamental one that I can get behind. So being able to make that decentralized and have that not owned by anyone, not reliant on anybody, in the spotlight where anyone can access it, I think it's a case in point use for Web3. I think it's
yeah. It's interesting. I'm just scrolling down. Can you still see?
Yeah,
I
see
yeah. So it's just saying, yeah, it's interesting. It was to accomplish this, Project Spartacus utilizes the ordinals. Okay, I'll rewind slightly. Bitcoin Magazine revealed the existence of Project Spartacus, which aims to immortalize the tens of thousands of logs from the Afghan war published by Assange's WikiLeaks in July 2010. To accomplish this, Project Spartacus utilizes the ordinals protocol, a meta protocol for Bitcoin that allows for the addition of arbitrary data to the blockchain. This approach aligns with the project's aims to combat information censorship. So literally everything you were just talking about. So yeah, really interesting.
It's so multiple because again, taking part in something like WikiLeaks, as a journalist, is incredibly risky behavior, and for everybody involved. And when you can start to decentralize it away from the responsibility of other people, and you're just able to put it in the spotlight and have it stored forever.
Yeah, exactly. And it's interesting. We're talking about NFTs and unless they have a real use case, it's like what's the point? But it's interesting. It says here, Project Spartacus takes a unique approach by utilizing ordinals, successful use case of non-fungible tokens on the Bitcoin blockchain to emphasize the importance of decentralized information accuracy. Yeah. With tens of thousands of nodes in different jurisdiction. I can't speak. It's too late. Worldwide, the Bitcoin blockchain powered by ordinals may serve as the ultimate publishing tool to combat information censorship and tampering. That's really interesting, isn't it?
I mean, we were talking about this the other day, to be fair, over some lunch, weren't we? About the idea of building the rails, for access to information, and making information freely available. And building upon things like WikiLeaks, building upon things like Wikipedia, and that's information's a commodity, that I think should be freely available. We were talking about, the idea of like decentralizing that information, because again, there's people probably don't know, but Wikipedia you think it's harmless, but it's actually censored across many nations in the world, ones you've heard of. In fact, it's where is Wikipedia? I couldn't believe it when I read it. Wikipedia said censored. It's like Wikipedia alone. It's not WikiLeaks, because that's obviously a little bit another level of it. But China, Iran, Pakistan, Russia, countries all over the world censor Wikipedia, and that seems harmless enough. It's just access to information, and I think that again, Web3 blockchain, I think is the perfect technology space to start assisting that, because it means you can go out and access this information, as everybody should be able to within as a human right. And this technology is a real facilitator of that. So I'm very passionate about that.
No, definitely. Right, moving on. Next headline. What's the next headline? Let's find it.
Yeah, funny one. That's too serious.
Right, that was a bit serious. We need a bit more fun. Okay.
The second serious
one. Okay. I've got a good one. Okay, we've got a really good one before we move on to the new segment, which I'm really excited about it. But we need to we'll discuss that in a second. I'm not going to get too carried away, but hang on. Let's just dive into this next headline. Come on. Here we go. What's the next headline? Here we go. If you invested $1,000 in Bitcoin when the Simpsons first mentioned it, you'd have this much money today. Right, here we go.
Makes you cry. These fucking articles.
So, Will, come on. Before we go into the headline, have a guess when this year was, and then have a guess how much Bitcoin was.
I reckon the Simpsons. I reckon the Simpsons first mentioned it in 2014, and if I remember correctly, it was probably about $1,000 then. So 1 Bitcoin now, so you've made like a.
Wait, you done really well. December 13.
There you go. Shit.
Yeah, December 8th, 2013.
And it's basically 2014. And it was $50,000.
It was like 850, wasn't it, or something? I can't see it.
You scroll down and it said 890.
Yeah, 890. There we go. And this is the little video. Ready?
Oh, hi, little girl. What brings you to see Uncle Krusty?
Krusty, are you broke?
Yeah, all it takes is some bad luck at the ponies, worse luck in the Bitcoin market, heavy investment in a high-end bookmark company.
So there you go.
It actually rings so true.
So
no,
absolutely. So
as of the markets today, you'd have made like a 30 times return.
Yeah,
20 return or something like that. It's not bad.
Yeah, £1,000 investment in Bitcoin on that day would have bought 1.2565 Bitcoins. That same Bitcoins would be valued at $36,412.
Back in at the height of the last bull run, that would have been worth double that again.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Yeah, but and again, the initial we got to put in perspective, because you go, oh, it's only 36 grand. Or at the height, I don't know, 60, 70, whatever. But if you think about it, you put in £1,000 and you've turned that into 36 or 60 or whatever, obviously. But right now, and that is just crazy.
And then the stock market.
Absolutely. But you know what's, I always think of it in terms of, I love these funny stories because it makes you look back in time. And it makes you, I was actually yabbering on about this last night. When you look back in time, it's great. Everything's so easy, and it's almost like we've got to be able to look into the future and imagine what it'd be like then. What it would look like looking back, because these things are going to just repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat over and over time. I've no doubt. We'll be looking back in the future going, "Hey, Will, do you remember we did that video we talked about?" The Simpsons, and it was like $800, and then at the time it was like 28,000. It's like, geez, if only I know what I know now, type thing.
You zoom out though, it is patterned to a degree. If you zoom out enough on the macro, it's very volatile, but you zoom out and it goes in those swings, doesn't it?
100%.
we're coming round again.
But also, I think it's interesting as well, listening to culture, and being aware and tuning into what's happening in your surroundings. These, like, whether it's a TV program talking about a topic, a cartoon, music, sports. It's sort of being aware of what's happening in culture to say, okay, is this something that's a trend? Was there something more? And again, often we're not clued, we're not switched on enough to sort of recognize these things. But it's it's interesting, it's fun, and I thought I'd share that little headline. So hope you liked it.
It was a very good one. Semi-serious. It had the Simpsons in it, so it made it less serious.
Absolutely. Right, mate. We are now. Hang on. Let's just try this bit of music.
You've got music for this bit?
Wow. Okay, here we go. We're now talking about a new segment that we're just introducing. This is going to be called, I don't know yet, we haven't decided on the name, but
I thought we had
talk about the crappiest crypto projects out there.
Friday Crypto Bash.
Friday Crypto Bash. So it was, this is a bit like, this channel is all about just having fun, having a bit of banter and discussing things, and hopefully actually learning a little bit, but nothing too serious. And of course, having a little cheeky beer with us and hanging out and hitting a like and having a bit of fun, a little bit less serious than a lot of the crypto channels that are out there. That's the main point. And if you want to go and learn some serious stuff, go and find plenty of other channels. But this is going to be a Crypto Friday sledging, and I think it's a good way to sort of think about crypto rather than a lot of the Moon Boys that they tend to just go, "This is amazing. This is amazing. This project's like unbelievable." We all need to have that negativity in our minds, and and actually, rather than starting from the premise of this is going to make me, a millionaire, or this is going to make me get me a Lambo, we should actually think of the premises: this is going to rip me off, and am I going to lose my money? And I would say every project, including Bitcoin. So let's all be like super negative. We're gonna, in this segment, we're gonna basically sledge projects, and we want to hear why we're wrong. We want the community, who maybe love their projects, tell us we're wrong, why we're wrong, and educate us, because we're not gonna know every single project, and I'm not even gonna start trying to know about every little detail. But so this is just a bit of fun. But we do want to hear from the community to share what you think. If there are any crypto projects that you hate, or you love, or you want us to sledge, tell us. We want to have a bit of fun with this. I'm on
the CoinGecko newest coins bit now, and I genuinely would like to talk to somebody that is pro Lucky Leprechaun coin. I want to hear from this.
Here we go. Let's do this. Will.
Oh, yeah. Straight away up there at the top. Wall Street. Classic.
Here we go. Can you see as I'm scrolling around?
Yeah, I can.
Right. Will, this is the new. And listen, we're going for the new cryptocurrencies. It's a new, and bless these projects. We don't mean to be attacking the small ones, but it's just like I said, we're going to be attacking everybody, and this is a new segment. We're just figuring out our sort of a way we're going to be doing it. But what do you reckon, Will? What do you want to have a look at first? We got Wall Street Pepe's. That's 24-hour volume of $3,663.
That's actually that's a serious amount of money to a lot of people that's been traded through this. I mean, just makes me laugh at the price.
Will. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Look at F Society. $237 has been traded today.
The one I saw was the Lucky Leprechaun.
Where is that?
It was just up. There it is. Lucky Leprechaun. There it is. It's right in the middle of your screen.
I can't see it. Oh yeah, Lucky Leprechaun.
Worth 0.00000. That makes me laugh. What's the website look like? Go on, load it up.
Okay, let's have a look. Here we go. Sites. Look at this. This is a professional one, isn't it? So this is the website is sites.google.com/view/lucky's leprechaun. So
Are
you
on the
going to be?
website?
Can you see this?
No, 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. Now it's got. Oh my god! Now it's just popped in. Look
There we
at that.
go. There we go.
Once upon a time, in the boundless world of the internet, a crisis hit the meme coin kingdom. The kingdom, once a place full of hope, laughter, and skyrocketing value, was now facing a decline. Meme coins of all shapes and sizes were losing their charm and value. Investors were losing faith, and the market was shrouded in uncertainty and gloom. In the heart of the kingdom lived a magical leprechaun named Water.
Keep going. I mean, mate, this is like bedtime story time.
Unlike most leprechauns who hoard gold, Lucky had a different kind of treasure, a pot of ancient wisdom and charm. He was a merry spirit who believed in the magic of memes and the power they had in connecting people around the globe. Seeing the despair in the kingdom, Lucky decided to take action. He knew the meme coins had lost their sparkle, not because of their value, but because people had forgotten joy and unity they represented. Unbelievable. It goes on a bit.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
The novel.
Oh my god! Oh mate, I'm not going to put you through it. That goes on a lot.
Oh, it's tokenomics. This is going to be fun.
Oh, okay. This is the
let me set up. I want to get some of this.
Okay. Can you see it? Okay.
Yeah. Total supply. No buy or sell transaction taxes. Ownership renounced. The original creators renounced ownership of the leprechaun contract, ensuring that no single entity. I mean, what's the point in this? That's what I know it seems mean, and I'm sure they put a lot of effort into building this beautiful project. But it always comes back to what is the utility of this? Is it all just the Ponzi-omics? Like everyone just keep pumping in money and you're going to get lucky. Leprechaun is going to have your back. What's the white paper?
Do you want to see it?
Yeah, I do. In the darkest of days, when investments are going cold, fucking leprechaun.
I wonder how long they took to do this. Like literally.
My favorite is font. I mean, it's a lovely font.
It's very easy to read.
Understand.
Read it.
The white paper aims to elucidate. I couldn't read the font. Elucidate the concept, operations, technical underpinnings, and aspirations of a novel meme cryptocurrency token, Lucky's Leprechaun. By harnessing the power of blockchain technology, Lucky's Leprechaun strives to revolutionize, big words, the way online communities interact, transact, and spread goodwill. So it's a big Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, here we go. The idea behind Lucky's Leprechaun. Lucky's Leprechaun derives its inspiration from Irish folklore, symbolizing luck and fortune. Our mission is to provide a fun, engaging, and rewarding experience for holders, built on a community-driven approach. Lucky's Leprechaun represents a so basically it does fuck all. Basically, you buy it, and you hope some other idiot's going to come and buy it at a higher price than you are when you're ready to sell. Oh, here we go. Leprechaun use cases. While Lucky's Leprechaun serves as a speculative asset, okay, well, at least they're admitting it's speculative.
It's a single sentence.
It also encourages charitable actions. Oh, okay. There we go. SBF. Yeah, he's going to give all his money away to good causes. He's going to make shitloads of money. And then, I'm just going to make so much money, I'm going to give it all away. We've heard that one before. Moreover, partnerships with NFT artists and gaming platforms are in discussion to widen Lucky's Leprechaun's applicability. So basically, a load of hot air. They're thinking about we could do this and this and this, but we haven't done jack shit yet.
Yeah.
And what exactly are these charitable actions? Lining your own pocket?
I do sort of find it amusing that the whole usability is exactly 2 sentences.
Yeah, and a lot of
That's
waffle.
lovely. I really love that.
Oh, it's awesome. Right, hang on a second. How much is this? How much is this? Can you see this?
It's quite the 0.000000029.
My eyes go cross-eyed when I try and read that. But get this, 55 grand in the last 24 hour trading volume. That's just crazy.
I know, mate. And if you look at the charts, it's going up. Lucky go across.
This is not financial advice. Big people, when things go up, doesn't mean you should buy. Okay.
Go across. Look at that. Go on 14 days. Look at that upward trend.
Woo! Oh
That's
my god! I bet you know what, FOMO. I need to be buying this Lucky's Leprechaun coin. I mean,
he's going to get off street.
Hang on. What's the 30 day like? What's the 30 day like?
It's brilliant.
It's a no-brainer. It's not changing.
I think it hasn't been alive that long.
No, clearly.
How long has it been? How long has Lucky Leprechaun? Oh shit, me! It's only been alive 24 hours.
You know what? We're probably the first YouTube channel that are talking about it.
Lucky Leprechaun.
Hey, Lucky, man, I should be tweeting Lucky Leprechaun now and say, hey.
What just slate your project? Fucking hell, it's only been around 24 hours. 55 grand's passed through it. Brilliant.
Let's have a look at their socials. That's always quite funny. Can we find their socials?
Oh, yeah, they've got Twitter and Telegram.
There we go. There we go.
What a load of horseshit.
Oh, they're on TikTok. There you go. That's what it is. TikTok. They're doing their TikTok videos. Brilliant. So,
what a
oh man.
Hashtag new profile pic.
Oh man.
When did this come to be then?
Will, what is going on, mate? What is going on?
Mate, this is disaster, isn't it? This is
what is going on? Come on. This is take the piss of the crypto projects. But this is just
another level, isn't it? Oh mate,
another level.
You open this every day and there's fucking
another level.
I feel bad that we've picked on Lucky Leprechaun, but you pop back onto that list, and there's just shitloads of them everywhere. There's Safe Mars now. Fucking.
God, we're only doing one. We're only doing one. We're only doing one.
Sorry, we'll just keep.
Although there is plenty to talk about. There is plenty to
Sorry, Lucky Leprechaun, you have been the unlucky one. We've had to shit all over this entire stream. No other coins getting it today, Lucky Leprechaun. Just you.
Lucky Leprechaun, tell us why we're wrong. Tell us why your project is the next, Dogecoin or Sheep or whatever.
I want to know how they're because they said in their white paper that they are revolutionizing how was it trade? I'm just reading it now. The way online communities interact, transact, and spread goodwill. I'd love to know how they're revolutionizing that area.
Yeah, I doubt there's much to it. That's my instinct. I don't know why I have that instinct. That's probably really unfair.
I don't think so. I don't think we're being mean at all, actually. I think,
But I'm not being funny. I mean...
the
website's not great, is it? Let's be honest.
If you go on additional information, you can see the team.
Okay. Well, are they being...
They're not
hiding. They're not hiding behind anonymity. Where's the team? Additional information. Okay. So, okay. So before I look at their profiles, can you see what I'm looking at?
I can. I'm looking at that too.
Yeah.
Oh,
so before I get on their profiles, where would you guess they're from?
I've already had a look, so I know where they're from. So I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know where you would say they're from.
Well, obviously, being a lucky leprechaun, you'd say.
Oh,
probably,
you think they're from Ireland?
Well, yeah. I mean, logically, it's part of the thing, isn't it? I mean, let's find out, shall we?
You'll be surprised. They are not from Ireland.
Can you see my screen?
I feel really bad. Kareem's project is just being absolutely.
Kareem McLaughlin. He's from Texas.
They're from all over. They're all from America, but they're all over America.
He's from Texas. Kareem, what's your connection with leprechauns? Please tell me. Put it in the comments.
God,
Kareem,
send him a cheeky connection request. He can come on next week.
Kareem, tell us why your project is not shit. To be honest. Please, right, we're taking the piss, we're having a laugh, but tell us why we're wrong. Come on, put it in the comments, let us know, reach out, we'll get you on the show, educate us. We want to hear from you. But man, that you'd think they're from Ireland, wouldn't you? That was
the Irish.
There's a lot of Irish in America, to be fair.
There is. I don't think that they're Irish, but maybe. Or maybe they just love what Irish luck stands for,
Yeah. Maybe.
They've had a security audit, which they passed. That's good. And
what was that? Dave down the road did it. Does this
Ricardo Pontes? Is that a company called Ricardo Pontes did it?
So,
it's a dude. It's just one guy did it, basically.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
request your audit at cryptohub.agency. It's just such a load of shit, isn't it?
So where's the incentivization for this guy not to pass their audit?
I bet you this crypto will go bang. It will be rug pulled. The Irish luck will go down the drain, and it will have just made the founders really lucky.
Well, being neutral. Well, I've always got to sit on, give a neutral view.
Well, yeah, you'll probably never have me back on again, so I can say what I like. It might be incredible.
I hope it might, and we'll have to wait and see. But I think from what I've seen,
it's something.
Yeah, it's something. Hey, listen, at least they've done something. They pulled a finger out their ass and put up a website and said some stuff and got some socials going. So they've is it an ERC20 token? I'm not sure, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
ERC20.
So
so
well, good luck to them, and more importantly, good luck to anyone who's buying it.
It's on 13 people's watch lists.
Well, yeah.
Well,
honestly,
it's about to be online. I'm just clicking watch now. I love it. My God.
So, Will, is there a problem with people taking like a punt on these like tiny little new projects, where the reality is it's probably a load of crap? Does it matter? Is it a bit of fun?
I think as long as people are fully aware of what they're putting their money into, then as far as I'm concerned, put your money into what you'd like. I mean, everybody's appetite for risk is different. Some of these projects will, I think it's like any business, like 80-90% of them are going to fail, right? It's like a regular investment, but you might get lucky and you might end up investing in that small time project. It's one of the 10% that go, and you make some money on it, and good for you if you do. I think definitely. I think where it extends is as long as people know what they're investing in. I think as long as these projects are not trying to sell to be something that they're not, I think that's where my tolerance for it sort of ends. You know.
Well, hopefully our little segment and our little bit of publicity from them will highlight that exact point. Is take it, as a bit of fun.
If you found, I think
don't risk that. Don't risk the house on it type thing.
I think that's
so
the key.
This way, Will. Question. This is important actually, and this is the benchmark I always give for anything. Would you recommend it to your family?
What, to invest in Leprechaun? Would you?
I'm asking the question.
Are you going to leave this stream and go next door to your wife and say, I found our next big purchase?
Rodney, this time next year.
I probably would not recommend to buy Leprechaun to my friends and family, but I might be proven wrong. You never know; they might have some serious game-changing plans on. Yeah, they might want to get the MVP out, get some hype going, and then they're going to really release some game-changing stuff. So
absolutely. So we'll just have to wait and see. Should we do one more? Come on.
You want to do? I wanted to do one more, and then you. No, I got to do. And I also feel like we have bashed Leprechaun a lot. I feel like we need to put someone upside along Leprechaun.
Okay, that's fair. Where's my?
Let's find one that's actually had some serious trading volume for it.
Okay, that's a good shout.
Like let's get into the millions of the millions of dollars. Let's find someone that's had a lot of trading volume.
Oh, well, it's got to be Big Time, surely.
Which one?
Big Time. They've got the most.
Oh my god, 200 million. Yeah, go on then. Let's have a look at Big Time.
Okay, so price. 20, was that 20p? $20? 20 cents? Sorry.
20 cents.
Fully diluted valuation 1.1 billion.
My god, this has been alive for 24 hours.
Has it?
You click on it.
Go.
Scroll down, look at the charts, mate. It's been around for 24 hours.
But listen, Will. Do you trust anything that's called Big Time?
What's it do?
Okay, let's find out. Let's just
BigTime.gg.
All right, Big Time. Come on, Big Time. Big Time community, come and tell us why this project isn't shit.
We're actually
a piece of crap.
This live stream is going to be
tell us why. Educate us.
200 million has passed through this in 24 hours. It's got to have quite the community behind this. It's something to do with gaming. I'm just looking at the website now.
Tell us, Will.
Pre-season is here. Discover new adventure instances. Craft and find collectibles, open mystery boxes, use new abilities, and much more. With the pre-season launch of Big Time, it's got audio.
To be fair to these guys, the website's better than
space.
The last one.
Slot the metaverse space into the door, and then that will open up a second room. The room will have different doors. So if you have a rare metaverse space, you can slot up to rare crafters in it, like a rare Time Warden or a rare whatever. So if you're not able to slot your so if you have an epic Time Warden but a rare space, you won't be able to use your Time Warden.
So is this like a full-on game?
The crafting utility has to
what?
match the rarity of the space. Or
it looks like it is. I just got no interest in this sort of crap. I've literally got like zero attention.
So
I'm thinking, right,
like
I mean,
space, I would
you know what?
Definitely
I think my biggest feedback for these kind of projects is that
if you're not using your like an epic,
I'll pause that live stream. The live stream down below. On that page, they're live streaming.
I would probably.
They're live streaming.
Yeah, if you go down the page, it's where the audio is coming from.
I was trying to stop the noise. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it's coming from down there. You go. Yeah. There it is. Yeah.
Shush. Stop
I
yapping.
think my biggest piece of feedback for these kind of projects is this might be the best crypto game or whatever project out there. But you load up the website and you scroll around. And aside from it being some of this fantasy realm or whatever, I still have genuinely no fucking idea what it does.
No.
That's it could be the cool. It might be the coolest.
Well, without
game.
reading it, obviously, and we're too lazy to be bothered to read it. So
I am reading it. I'm not. I am reading it.
Okay, I'm really lazy. I can't be bothered to read it.
I just have no idea what it does. I think it is a game I can download. It is, yeah.
So okay, so right, okay. So we're not the target audience, clearly. So just because we don't like something doesn't mean there's going to be a lot of people who do like gaming and all the rest of it. So let's have a look at the.
I mean, I won't tell you I don't like it. I just don't really know what it does.
No, I don't know what it does. And to be fair, maybe if I played it, maybe I'd enjoy it. But
I reckon
I
one of these.
I don't really play games, to be honest.
I reckon one of these streams we should download something like this and play it.
So here we go, about the game. Okay, all right, it's just about the game. Blah blah blah. Yeah. So what is the utility? What is the? Hang on, it's the white paper at the bottom. Surely they have a white paper hidden away. Custom sort wiki.
They have an economy board, like an economy page. Create, collect, buy, trade, and sell, of course. Cosmetic, digital collectibles. So it's all like buying, selling skins and stuff like that. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'd guess it would be. I can't really be bothered to dive around it too much more, if I'm honest with you. But
you know what I'm going to tell you? Do you know what I think we should do? Well, I'm going to give you this idea for free, and I think it's a great one. It's that one of these streams, you should download a game like this and play it on stream, because I think that would just be fucking hilarious as you try to get to grips with the crypto gaming universe. Because there is actually a downloadable game. I wonder if it's multiplayer. Get a guest on.
Oh, that does not appeal to me at all.
You've got to do it. Your job is to report.
No. My job is not to report. I'll just get the experts on. So these guys, they can come on the show and tell me why their project's not crap. You know, this Friday bash is all about from the premise of everything's crap. Don't trust anything.
Yeah.
So
play time is the biggest.
Tell us why we're wrong. Tell us why we're wrong. Tell us why this is brilliant. Because I mean, it looks right. But again, it's superficial, isn't it? And this is the thing, everybody needs to be aware of. Just because one website earlier was crap and this one is clearly a lot better, don't necessarily assume as an investment it's going to be a better play.
I'd be curious to hear how this does actually work and have someone explain to me, because again, this is my biggest thing. Is this could be the best project in the world, but again, from scrolling about the website and reading it, short of downloading the game and trying it, I have absolutely no idea how it works, what it's about, or anything. So yeah, who knows? There we go. It's amazing to think this has been around for 24 hours and it's had 200 million go through it. Unbelievable.
Let's have a look at the.
I can hardly believe that. I mean,
check this out. Okay, you see this? They got 262,000 followers.
Holy shit!
The Big Time is a free-to-play multiplayer action RPG that combines fast action combat and adventures through time and space.
What?
There we go.
So it's just sort of, I mean, it looks...
Some graphics.
I mean, it looks all right. I just can't believe how big it's got. When did this like start?
When did their Twitter? When's this? Usually says so they joined Twitter 21 February 21.
So they've been in development a while. Because a game, if this is a proper game, it's going to have taken a while to make it.
Yeah, again, without doing any digging about who they are and what their background is and all that. And this is the point, I think, for anyone watching is dig. Don't trust. Literally, on the face of it, don't trust anything. Don't trust this project. Don't trust anything. Dig deeper. Don't even just look at the website and go, get wowed by the graphics or or even their social following. Okay, who are they? What's the team? Is it actually a game studio that's sort of launching a specific game? Just do some digging, for goodness sake. Have the philosophy like this Bash Crypto Friday is of that it's all a load of bollocks. Don't trust anything. So just do your digging, but don't do superficial digging. Don't just look. I mean, to some extent, we've literally done superficial digging, haven't we? We've literally looked on their website, the Twitter, and gone, yeah, that's all right, that's crap. But again, do some more due diligence. Our philosophy on the show is everything's a load of bollocks or a scam. So do your research, but come on the show. Tell us why we're wrong. Tell us why this project is going to be big and it's going to be good. It's got lots of utility. And tell us why. What was the other one called?
Leprechaun.
Man.
That's my favorite.
That's going to be massive.
I love. Out of the two we've looked at, I prefer Leprechaun.
Awesome. Well, let's wrap it up, mate. Let's wrap it up. I enjoyed that little segment. I'm quite looking forward to looking at some others next week.
It's fun, isn't it? To be fair, especially it's so easy to fucking moan as well. So it almost comes naturally to me just to look at it and shit on it. So love it.
Awesome. All right, gang. We'll catch up with you soon. Take care.